What's up, guys? This is rinoranchero. I know I haven't posted a commentary video in a while, but a few of you have told me that you really do like it when I make commentaries, and so I always appreciate that feedback, and so I am listening to that, and I'm making this video here. Now, the reason why I'm choosing the jumper kit is because my friend and I, Sir William V, I actually know him in real life, and we're really good friends. One night, we decided to play a lot of UP kits, underpowered kits, like Chemist, Pyro, Necro. We even did a game with Beastmaster, and we really were successful with those kits, and it was a lot of fun. And the one kit that I really enjoyed during all those games was Jumper. And so I thought it would be fun to play a solo round and just to see how well I could do. Now, as you notice in this game, it only starts with 34 people, which is hardly anyone at all. But I do really enjoy these smaller games because you get a lot less lag, you don't have to deal with huge teams, and it's just overall a better experience. So we're getting now to the first kill of the game, which is this burrower who really isn't paying attention at all. So I get the easy kill. Now over here, this boxer actually kills 2 people, but then I come in when he's weak, and I'm able to kill him pretty quickly. Now going over here, there's this Thor named Bacon, and I hit him into water, which I really hate fighting people in water, because you can barely move at all, but right there I get a nice combo on him and finish him off. He never does get a chance to Thor me, which is great because, man, when you have to battle a Thor, it really uses up a lot of soup, and it's just very time consuming as well. So now I'm tracking this guy in the jungle who has this crazy username with a whole bunch of numbers, and as I'm going through the jungle, which is annoying to go through, I see these planks, which is very suspicious, and I can actually hit him on the head right here, and I kill him. So now I have 4 kills, and we're already 7.5 minutes in, and I haven't got any iron yet. So I'm a little worried about this next kill. I think I might not be equipped to fight this person, but it turns out I dig right on top of him, and he's not even really there. So I'm able to kill him, and he did not have any iron at all. So, fortunately, I'm right next to this big ravine, but the thing is, the ravine is right at spawn, so I'm thinking there's probably someone near this ravine, and I'll probably get killed while I'm mining, so it might not be a good idea to even stay here. And actually, as I'm following my compass, it keeps pointing towards this person named Team Andy, and I actually think that he's down there, so I decide to use my first Ender Pearl of the game, but it turns out when I teleport down there, there is no one to be found. So I decide to try to get iron, but as I'm looking around, it looks like someone's already been here and mined out all the iron. But, I want to try to get as much iron as I can, so I decide to mine up into this vein right here, and this turns out to be one of the biggest veins of iron that I've ever seen in my life. There's actually 19 ore all together in one spot, which is crazy. And that ends up being enough for a chest plate, for leggings, and a sword. In fact, I'm only 7 ore shy of having full iron and the sword, so it's great. And in this game, I'm using a strategy called what I like to call offensive, defensive, offensive. It's where in the beginning of the game, you get kills, you kill everyone around you, and then you sort of, at that point, go get iron, get materials, until you're equipped, and then you go and you're offensive again. And in some of my other videos, I've been strictly offensive the entire game, which is fun, and you do get a lot of kills, but this is a much more safer way to go, especially when you don't have a kit that's going to help you, like with Jumper. I really don't have much of an offensive advantage. So playing this way makes things a lot more easier. So right here, getting back to the game, I'm getting the iron that it's necessary to have full, and I think right at that point I now have full iron, so I just smelt the rest of it, and 18 minutes in, I am going to have completely full iron, which is definitely what you want. I definitely feel very confident at this point. So I grab my crafting table, and I pillar out, and the feast is going to be announced in just 3 minutes. The funny thing is, even though I was mining at spawn the entire time, no one came down to try to get me. So I guess there weren't any other people who were hunting in this game. Everyone else wanted to be defensive too. So that's nice for me. Anyway, I get on top of the trees because it's much easier to navigate the jungle when you're on top of the trees. And I want to get ready and get prepared for the feast to spawn, which is about to start in 10 seconds. Also, it's great to be on the treetops because no one's going to be able to jump down and surprise attack you, which is never fun. So here's my plan. I see the feast. Now, normally I would just go right down to the feast platform and wait there. But I decide that I'm going to make a little tower and then teleport down. So anyway, I'm seeing a guy right here. His name is Thomas. And he's just kind of looking around the feast, and I'm just going to let him do his thing, and I'm just going to wait up here until the last minute. And he's actually fighting someone right now, and because I can see the two nameplates, and he wins the fight. So now I know he's a Frosty, and there are now only 5 people left. So I make my tower a little bit higher, and I build a little support around the outside in case he tries to knock me off the tower, which was actually really good timing because it turns out he does have a bow and arrow, and he has really good aim because he hits me right there. So here we are, the feast is going to start in 90 seconds, and he starts to tower up to me. Now, I definitely wouldn't do that if I was in his position, but he decides to do that, and so I decide to pearl to the middle of the feast. So now the feast is going to start in 1 minute, and here's the situation. A new guy comes to the feast named Laxboy, and I start fighting him, but while I'm fighting him, Thomas is actually having to fight a Thor, who's over there off the platform, which is very advantageous for me. So I'm fighting this guy. He's pretty good at block hitting, and he's souping as well, but I get a lot of hits on him, and I end up killing him right there. Now, Thomas is actually off the platform, so when the feast spawns, I'm actually the only one there, but I know he's going to be coming, so I quickly go through all the chests. I'm able to get on leggings, and then there he is. I get a really nice combo on him while he's looting one of the chests. He backs up, shoots me once with an arrow, but I get a few more hits on him, and I kill him right there. So that is the end of the game. I have just won with Jumper, and it was very, very fun. I definitely would recommend this kit. It doesn't give you the best offensive advantage, but it's very good for sneak attacks, and it's very good for getting to people who want to camp in towers, or for surprising people who are down in ravines. Now here is the stats page. Like I said, or I don't know if I already said, but I have 7 kills, which is a pretty good amount of kills considering that there were only 34 people to start with, and I wasn't using a kit that's very good for getting kills. But that is the end of the commentary. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would definitely appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.